Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Today I'm gonna make an analysis about the SP500. Basically, we're gonna have a broad view of the market. It's been a while since I've done analysis like that, but we're gonna go over all aspects, what's going on in the stock market from a technical analysis standpoint. Alright, let's dive in. Now, when it comes to the stock market overall, it's always better to look for opportunity to buy than shorting stock market. Personally, is not something that I am a big fan of. I've took some short position in the past, but they are not my main strategy when it comes to the stock market. I'm mostly looking for opportunity to enter positions. 70% of the time, the overall trend, as you can see it right now, it's mostly bullish. On this analysis, this is the monthly time frame. This is the higher time frame that I always start my analysis with the monthly time frame. This is my biggest time frame. The reason why I use the SPY index is because I trade the SPY sometimes. You can trade in because it's a reflection of the entire trend, the overall trend of the market. It is also part of my swing trading dividend strategy. So I usually make my overall analysis on the SPY. The major swings is the first one right there. Let's go ahead and grab this first chart. And we're gonna open it and get a clear view. So we have some major swings. This was the COVID-19. This was the COVID-19 over here, and this is 2022 when we start having all the issue with the inflations, all the interest rate that have been going up. It's been a while now, so this is 2022. So these are the major swings, the latest major swings we have. So that was the V-shaped recovery from the COVID-19 back in 2020, and then we've been having this move all the way up. Now all these movements are not something that we have an idea of this thing happen, because when you go on the monthly time frame, when we go on the weekly time frame, one thing that I wanted to put is, I'm gonna put this line. So this line, it's not a proper support, and that's the reason why we're not gonna use a straight line, a straight purple line. Just gonna place it there because it's these lines are a major swing on a monthly time frame. So I put this line because if we're gonna stay on this range, if the market gonna stay on this range, so we're probably gonna be between 350 and between 350 and 477. Remember, this is the SPY. Alright, so go ahead and open this chart so you can kind of follow what I'm doing. Another major swing, since it's very close, I'm gonna place it there, and this is the COVID pullback. So I'm not sure that will be catastrophic if the US economy would drop at the same level that we were when we had the COVID bounce back in 2020. But I'm gonna place it there just to give ourselves a delimitation. So we are here, and this is we've been having a total of 4 months in which the market have been going up. Okay, so when I look at this, even though there's a lot of noise out there, we are in August, end of August 2023. There's a lot of noise out there, a lot of talking, but to be honest, after 5 months that are clearly bullish, a pullback is not really a situation for you or to start like freaking out about the market. And you're gonna see that in a weekly time frame. The market have been doing good since October 2022. There is a possibility, I'm gonna show you right there, there is a possibility. Now let's say that there are some people, there are some people out there calling recession. Now if this is gonna be a recession, this is an AB and an ABC type correction. So that will be the worst case. So we will drop on the way all the way down to the level of the last major crisis that was initiated by the COVID-19. So that will be a clear ABC type correction, followed by on the way up again. So if we are gonna keep going down, this is most likely the next low of this SPY. All right, so this is for me, that would be the worst case. I don't see the market going all the way down here without any major pullback. That will be catastrophic, but these are possibilities in the market. All right, these are possibilities that we need to keep in mind. For me personally, I don't think that we can go lower than this, but there is a possibility that the market keep going all the way down here again. All right, but the most important thing for me, it's gonna be the weekly chart. The reason why this is important is because we had that downtrend line. I have another chart in which I have all these analyses all already done, but I'm not the reason why I use a clean chart is because I want you guys to kind of have an idea of how we place those lines. But I do have another chart right there in which all those lines are already, all these analyses that I'm doing right now, they are already there. So the first thing is that trend line. This is a downtrend line, and that was the downtrend line of the 2022 bear market. We had a bear market in 2022, and that was the most important weekly downtrend line on the SPY. And this downtrend line, this is a downtrend line that you need to place and study carefully, because I'm gonna open that. Let's go ahead and pay attention to that. So we have 1, 2, 3. That's your confirmation right there. That's another reaction. This thing reacts 3 times, and then after that we break it here. That candle right there. So we managed to close over the downtrend line, and then we managed to have another candle that opened and closed, and then we had a retest. That was the retest right there. And then for those technical analysts who love pattern, this is a classic invert head and shoulder on, and this is a big reversal pattern. This thing right there, this is a major technical analysis reversal, well known in the market, inverted head and shoulder. So a couple of weeks going back in the stock market might scare some people. Personally, I am looking for opportunity to enter and buy good, well-known, well-established company. This is definitely the market offering. That's my personal position, but this is definitely the market offering a discount. So most important thing you need to pay attention here. I'm gonna place them here for you to understand. I'm gonna pull that. So we're gonna place the inverted head and shoulder, so you can see right there. Okay, Let's do it again. Sorry, guys. Inverted head and shoulder. So we add the lower here, all those reaction here. So this inverted head and shoulder, I'm gonna place that here, and we'll say right there. So we see that inverted head and shoulder is a reversal pattern. We had a big reversal pattern on a weekly time frame. All right. So when you consider this one right there, if this is a very bullish pattern on a weekly time frame, by the way, it's a very bullish pattern on a weekly time frame in the SPY. So when you consider this right there, this pullback can make it all the way to 2 level. We can make it there on that level right there and place that line here. Place that line here. We have, okay, there we go. 1, 2. So we have 3 major positions. We have three major zones that personally I would be very interested in. Alright. So when you see these things, 426, 412, and 406, these are entry point for me. Alright. These are entry point for me. When you consider that I consider this thing as this pattern as being a bullish reversal. We had that downtrend line, we break it there, we retest it here, and we keep going. The market cannot go, then the market will never go indefinitely without pullback. We are having a pullback and everybody is talking about all kind of, scaring people in the market. I would be scared if, let me show you, we're gonna pull that again and we're gonna pay attention to it. All right, let's open it, zoom in, there we go. So when you consider that inverted chart head and shoulder, so these are on this weekly time frame. Remember, this is the biggest, this is one of the big time frame that we know in the market. Those big time frame, whenever you see things in them, you cannot not paying attention to them. So the first thing is that downtrend line, which was literally the bear market of 2022 downtrend line. We break it here somewhere early 2023. We retested and we keep going up again. That is your first major bullish pattern on a weekly time frame. Now this exponential moving average right there is the 55 exponential moving average, a well-known moving average in the swing trading world. We successfully stay over it for many weeks. That's your second bullish presentation. The third one, and it's probably a very major one, is that inverted head and shoulder that you can see on a weekly time frame. That is another major bullish position, bullish pattern. Now, but we've been having like 4 weeks now. For 4 weeks now, we've been going down in the market. But we do expecting some reaction at that level, 427, 422, 412, and 46. And this chart, I'm gonna put it on our Discord somewhere here. Right there. Let's go back on this chart. Don't worry. That's a different. Okay, so this is extremely important. We have a big time frame and we have major bullish signal. Now, this is where we get a little bit closer to what I can say our taking action charts. So basically we are getting closer to the hours. After daily time frame, we go in hour time frame. So this is the chart might looks a little bit messy, but that's not a big deal really. So the first thing here is on a daily time frame, we had the divergence. Okay, I'm gonna show you right there. On the RSI, this is the major. This is the only oscillatory indicator that I use. I have a video about indicator in which I classify them, so you know when you're picking up indicator, so you know what they can give you, what you can expect from them, or not. Let's open up and again I'm gonna show you right there. On a daily time frame, this pullback makes sense because first of all we have that RSI divergence here. Now one thing about divergence is when they happen against the major trend, they are not trading signal. On my lesson about RSI, I told you guys that you need to interpret those diversions based on your major trend, because the ratio of diversions are different based on the bull and bear market. We're not gonna go talk about this here because it's part of the lesson. But when I see the diversions followed by a pullback in the market, from a technical analysis, this make completely sense. But what's the most important thing is, where should we consider a good way or good zone to enter? Now, daily time frame is somewhere between day traders and swing traders. This is the lowest time frame that we use to identify major trend. On a daily time frame, I can clearly see that this zone right there, all right, this zone is very important for me because this zone, we're gonna have some reaction somewhere here. It is not guaranteed that we're gonna have a reaction at 427, but let's say that the market maintain that bear pressure that we are having right now. I am expecting a reaction here. I'm not saying that the market is gonna keep going up at that price, but between 412 and 406, we do expect a reaction, and that reaction really will tell me a little bit more about what we can expect in the future. But I do believe that if you are interested in taking action, what you need to pay attention is those time frames. Those time frames is where you start paying attention. Why? Because this is where we're gonna look for bullish sign on 4-hour and 1-hour time frame. All right, bullish signs there. So those diversions are the diversions that we need to study closely. All right, and then we need to see how what kind of reaction we are gonna have any time frame on the 4-hour time frame when we are getting close to these things right there. All right, we need to pay attention to the reaction. Now this will be where a day trader will pick up my analysis, because they will probably use the 4-hour time frame as their major daily trend analysis, and from that point a day trader will consider this as a bearish situation. Okay, so they will literally use the 5-minute 15-minute to enter short position if they can. So personally, if from a swing trading perspective this is a major bull position, I am looking for opportunity to buy good, well-established stock companies at a discount. For me, the level between 427 and 406 is what's gonna define, are we gonna keep going down, or are we gonna bounce from these levels, especially between 412 and 406, if we ever make it there, and see how the market behave in the future. But this is where I am gonna stay from a swing trading perspective. We're not gonna go anywhere lower than that. If you like to count wave, Elliott wave, this first movement on the way up is something that you need to pay attention, and study closely. Like for traders that essentially use Elliott wave, I think we have like 3 or 4 of them in my Discord channel. So I do not count wave, but whenever I need to have an idea, I just drop the shot in the Discord and they go ahead play around with it. But if I was to focus on Elliott wave counting and have an idea, this wave right there is something that you need to study closely. This one right there. This is a wave you need to pay attention and study closely. Alright, this wave right there. So I'm gonna leave you right now. Okay, I'm not gonna go any further in this analysis. Feel free to go ahead and copy those. This is a very, very important presentation on a weekly time frame. Y'all need to pay attention to this one right there and study this wave. Pay attention to these reactions. And this is it for this video. And remember, master the charts and let success play its part.